This house was really a blank slate when I took it on. Nothing really had been done to it other than, of course, the beautiful architecture. There was no furniture in the place, but they needed the house to be a home. She wanted a traditional home. And that was really refreshing because she's young, she's got young children. I didn't want this to feel like Granny's place. I wanted it to feel traditional and classic, but in a fresh, young way. The entrance was like a typical entrance for a family of 5. We put a lovely rug down, wallpaper the walls, put a nice light fixture, and then I took an old chair that was her father's, I think. It had lots of nail heads on it, it was leather, and just reupholstered it, painted it black, and it was this great looking chair now for the front hall. When someone says I'm creating a piano room in a house, they might think, oh, that's for show. Well, in this case, it's not, because everyone in the family plays. So in the piano room, I've got lots of seating. Of course, when they're entertaining, it can double as a cocktail room. In each of the rooms, I try to create that tension or that juxtaposition between old and new. In the dining room, I have an old English pedestal table. And adjacent to it is a really, really modern, high lacquered walnut credenza. The wall treatments are very, very special. I hired a guy named Robert Sangster, who's really a genius when it comes to paint treatments. And together we chose the palette, and then he painstakingly applied each one of the colors onto the wall to create this beautiful, almost plaster effect that looks like shadows of leaves. It's really ethereal, it's romantic, and it really does create the backdrop for everything that I created in both the dining room and the piano room. The kitchen, I didn't have to do much to at all. It was actually a beautiful kitchen. All I really did was switch up the light fixtures, which definitely needed an updating. Put in some new drapes. The dining table was their existing dining table, but I did bring in new chairs that were kid-friendly, leather and cane, and that was it. So not really needed to do much in there. The family room was the one room I intentionally wanted to feel quite different from the rest of the main floor. It's darker, the walls are painted a Pharaoh and Ball mouse's back, which is such a cozy color. The built-in is a rich walnut. The colors and textures in there are oranges and wheats and grays. My favorite piece in the family room is the Julian Chichester entertainment unit. It is such a beautiful piece of furniture, and it houses the television. So when it's open, it's useful. When it's closed, it's just this beautiful thing in the room. I think the biggest splurge in the project was the redo of the master bedroom. I touched all surfaces, so put a really large custom broadloom silk rug down. I wallpapered the walls in a lovely cherry blossom paper, all new bedding, a sitting area in front of the window, and then we ripped out the old built-in and created something really luxurious that had a little seat for her to work at night, a fireplace, a bench in front of the fireplace, and once again, a television behind closed doors. I have a new love affair with traditional decor, and I think traditional decor is having a comeback. I really do. We've seen mid-century modern grace the pages of virtually every magazine for years now, and I think it's time for a change, and this may very well be it. Should we say something about this insane thing? We have to talk about the mantle. I called Todd at Emblem and told him my idea, and he thought I was crazy, but he did it, and I just think it's totally out there and fantastic and fabulous. And it will probably die moments after the camera stops.